Welcome back to Strike Fighters 2 for another Dogfights short. Today, we are in a couple of aircraft that are maybe a little more obscure, but are sort of in that sweet spot of post-World War II, early Cold War era that I like a lot. This is the early jets, oftentimes pre-missile even, so just guns and cannon mounted. Today we're in the P-80 Shooting Star, and we're over Germany here. We're just over Hamburg, Germany, actually. And we are going against a little Mig-9 NATO reporting sign Fargo. Today dressed up in the Polish Air Force paint scheme. As before, we'll start with a 1-on-1 and then move up to higher numbers. Now, the Mig-9 Fargo, in real life, had a lot of issues with flameouts because of these weapons. They're positioning out in front of the intake. Firing the guns, especially the cannon, would actually lead to gas ingestion into the intake and cause flameouts. And then the aircraft had some other problems too. But here in the game, it is quite maneuverable. At least it's way more maneuverable than our aircraft. So here we are in our P-80, which, with the P designation, obviously that stood for pursuit. It was considered a fighter when it was first introduced into the U.S. service, maybe even more of an interceptor. Later in its career, its lack of maneuverability when compared to other planes basically relegated it to a ground attack role only. But here we are. We've got no ground weapons on board. We have our 6 machine guns up in the nose, 650 cals. And you can see this grouping here. They're actually almost right on center line, which is nice. So you have very concentrated firepower as opposed to coming from the wings, where you have maybe a little bit less of that concentration unless you're right at the exact distance for convergence, you know. But so these are pretty straight on, so a lot of firepower out front if you can hit something. The problem with this plane, what I've discovered so far in just a couple minutes of testing, is that it is really unmaneuverable, and pulling way too hard will actually put you into a full-on stall. Or spin, rather. Not just a stall, but a spin. It spins really easy if you're slamming back the stick. So you can see behind us, we've got the Mig-9 has pulled down onto our tail. He was a little bit higher, but he doesn't seem to be able to catch up, so he may be as underpowered as this plane is. Let's go ahead. We'll dump our tanks for maneuvering, firewall the throttle, we'll start bringing it around, and we're looking at him. He's actually, there he is, he's right there, he's turning in on us, but he seems to be turning tighter than me. Go, cut back the other way. We're in sort of a scissors maneuver here. Oh, shit, and there's that started to go into a spin there from just too high of an angle of attack, and we're still getting it because we're really low on speed. So now we're going to let the speed come back up. There's 175. Just gentle handling of the stick here. We got to keep it above 250, closer to 300 if we can. There's the yak off to our left. He's rolling in right on us. It is difficult, if not impossible, to outmaneuver this little yak. Or MiG, rather. We can kind of get into a circle here, and I can low yo-yo to try to cut it. But then we're just losing a lot of altitude that we're just going to have to climb back up to get. We're cutting back up over the top of them, but I'm really not. I guess we're bringing the nose around a little bit, but as soon as I start to catch up and pull a little tight, then we lose it. So we're gonna have to do some stuff other than just relying on the turn game. Oh, he's diving down on us now, right onto our tail. Oh, just cut back and forth. I wonder, let's try to get a little bit of, I mean, this is dangerous, popping the air brakes, because we're just gonna spin it. Yep. Oh my god! And he just blows me up. So that was ill-advised. Let's go ahead and punch out. Mig-9 victorious. I think I'd like to try the 1v1 one more time, just because...
Red Crown. Mission failed.
Yeah, no kidding. Just because, in practice, I was able to outmaneuver him and get a kill. Wondering if I can recreate that. So let's just do that just one more time real quick. Oh yeah, as you can see, it's actually... So at this time, which would be early 50s, the P-80 had actually been redesignated the F-80, so this is an F-80C shooting star. So falling more in line with the post-war aircraft designations. So most of the Ps went away. For example, P-51 Mustang became the F-51 following the war. So the pursuit designation was done away with and basically replaced with all Fs. So here the P-80 became the F-80. Alright, so we're back in the air here. I want to pull up just a little bit. We're supposed to be at 20,000 feet, and I think the autopilot had me low. We're on the lookout for that little MiG up high. He is starting up here at 30,000 feet, so he's in a climb. We're going nose to nose again, but this time, unlike the last video, I've given the adversaries the height advantage. Oh, there he is. Yep, so he has seen me and he's diving down. So let's dump the tanks. Full throttle. We'll start maneuvering now. I think he has slid in behind me already. Or at least if not behind me, he is in the aft quarter. Yep, there he is. He's back there against those clouds. So actually, we might have enough airspeed here to pull through a low yo-yo. Oh, he's up over the top of me already. High and to the left now. Interesting. He's continuing to... He's pulling G's because I can see the wing vapors. No, now he's coming down. He was waiting for his opportunity to jump, I guess. Alright, back through. I could just see him. He's directly above. Back and to the left. Oh, let's cut in over this way. He is so maneuverable that what I'm trying to do is sort of cut within his turning circle as he's gathering speed in the dive to try to force an overshoot, but it doesn't seem to always work. Now I've completely lost him. Is that because he's behind me? It's possible. Let's do a little dive. Yep, he is directly behind me, and he's firing. So we're gonna pull and duck under. Air brakes out because I'm actually. Nope. Brakes back in. I thought we were going to hit, be unable to pull out of that. As we're at 500 knots at the bottom. We'll continue pulling. We're on our way back up. I can only assume he's behind me, but I can't see him. It's right over the top of me, perhaps. We'll finish off an Immelman. Get back into a curve here, just trying to locate him. Where the hell is he? There he is, right side. Close. Oh, too hard on the stick again. Firing. We have a really good roll rate in the F-80. We'll just throw him off a little bit. You know, aileron rolls are never supposed to work in air-to-air combat. They're never supposed to be a good defense, but interestingly, I have found they often are. Oh! And we've just been clipped again. There goes half the wing, and we're on fire. And I can't seem to turn off the engine, so we've just have an engine fire. Oh, and there goes the whole plane. So time to bail out. Out we go. All right, well, so that was 2 for 2. Could not recreate my victory against the little MiG.
Dallas, lead. Red Crown.
We've impacted. Okay, so clearly one-on-one, 2/3 of the time, my aircraft is overmatched by the Soviet aircraft. Now, if we maybe go to a 2-on-2, we can use our strength in numbers to get some wingman support and see how we do with that. All right, back in the air here in our F-80s. And now with 2 of us, I've taken the opportunity to go ahead and switch the paint scheme as well. We have a nice colorful Air Force silver here with some red on the nose and blue on the tail. I've also switched up the MiGs. We've changed them over to Soviet silver. So here we are in the traditional Soviet, one of the Soviet paint schemes. There's 2 other available on the MiG. There's Soviet 2 and VVS silver, which, if I remember right, I think VVS was essentially like the home, like the Moscow intercept squadrons. Is that true? I would have to look that up again, but I seem to remember that that's what it is. But yeah, so we're against the Soviets here now. Other than that, nothing has changed. We'll just be at 20,000 feet. They're going to be at 30,000 feet with the advantage. And at least we have a second set of eyes now. Did I just see something up there? No, I think it was a reflection. We have our wingman now who will call out, potentially, bandits as well.
I see them.
Do you? Yep. Up and to the left. Full power.
Welcome. I have you covered.
All right, and we are engaged. A little bit of speed to scrub off to go a little bit tight here. This guy's right in the sun. He's up high.
Bandits, bandits. Bandits.
Of course, we've lost sight of the other aircraft now. But it looks like this MiG is boring in on somebody. He is perhaps unaware of our presence. This is exactly the chance that we need, I think. Ooh.
I see them.
We're actually closing on him hard here. My guns are... Oh, unbelievable! Oh, my God.
Bandits.
That was not good. The guns were not pointed where I thought that they were going to be pointed.
Bandits, bandits. Bandits, bandits.
Damn it.
Bandits, bandits. Bandits. Bandits.
This guy just keeps calling bandits for some reason. Well, no kidding. All right, can we get back into position again? Because that was... Should have had him dead to rights.
I see them.
But the plane did something a little weird there that I wasn't expecting. Also, we're once again dealing with the machine guns rather than cannons, which have a significant drop off. I just heard another jet engine somewhere. Let's say, wingman, cover me.
Roger that. I have you covered.
This guy's actually right out in front. Is he baiting me? It's very possible. Yeah, there's somebody behind me. Not close, though. There he is, there he is. So again, perhaps unaware of my presence because I'm finding it much easier to get into position. He's also going way slower than me, which was not the case last time when we were one-on-one. So he is not... We just jammed 2 machine guns. We're not going to let this happen again. We're on the brakes. There we go. Wow, he is avoiding. Look, these rounds are just going... Oh, there we go. Clipped a bit off of him. Firing inverted, not great for the guns, or going negative Gs. He's sort of spiraling down. All right. Yeah, see, look, he's riddled. Oh, he's actually punched out already. Look, canopy is open, cockpit's empty, so he is going down. All right. So now... Now. Wingman, attack my target, which I don't even know where he is. Oh, there he goes. There's the 2 of them. Silhouetted by the sun. Uh-oh, looks like Mig is actually behind our guy, if I'm seeing this properly. I've got a couple of jammed guns, and I don't know how much ammo I have left, so perhaps trying to get out in front of this MiG and acting as bait so that the wingman can take a shot at him might be the better plan to adopt here, although certainly I will attempt to drop in behind this guy. We're going to have to low yo-yo as I'm very low on speed, and he's pulling way tighter than me. So back down, starting to black out here, pulling on the Gs, or putting on the Gs. So I can't see. We're inverted and vertical here, so losing speed like crazy. Yeah, back down to 250. MiG is firing. If we say, wingman, brake. Brake. Come on. Oh, there we go. And that's it. I'm out of ammo.
I see them. 2, unable to comply.
All right. Oh, the fire went out, but he is still spiraling. You know what happened there in the climb as well, which was actually not great, was I actually hit the air brakes button instead of what I was trying to do was drop the flaps, because we were getting really low speed in the vertical. Oh, interesting. AAA is firing at the stricken plane, even though he is definitely out for the count. Right into the outskirts of town here, right on the edge of this German city. The other plane came down into the middle of town here too. All right, so we have to rejoin. So interestingly, that encounter was completely different than the first one. When we were one-on-one, the enemy planes were impossible to maneuver against. This time, for some reason, perhaps because they were both looking at my wingmen, I don't know. Or wingman. I'm not sure, but both enemy planes were much slower and less maneuverable, or maneuvering less, I should say, than they were the first time. So I was able to get both kills out of ammo. We locked up, we jammed 2 or 3 of the guns. So that was messy. That was pretty ugly. Not a great performance on my part. Especially with the missing the MiG on the first approach. But that's alright. We got it done. Well, let's move on now. We'll go to a full 4-on-4 squadron. So real quick, looking this up, the VVS was actually the main Soviet Air Force, the Red Air Force, according to just Wikipedia here real quick. VVS was the initials for a lot of Russian words that meant Military Air Forces of the Union of the Soviet Socialist Republics, or VVS SSSR. Also known as the Red Air Force. The other Air Force was the Soviet Air Defense Forces, so that was the other one that I was thinking of. And so the PVO, the Defense Forces, they were a separate service apart from the regular Soviet Air Force. So from the Red Air Force, then you had the Defense Air Force, and their primary role was to shoot down Strategic Air Command bombers if they penetrated Soviet airspace. Secondary targets were U.S. reconnaissance craft. Anyways, just wanted to throw that in there because I happened to be looking that up between missions. Okay, back in the air here with our 4-ship formation. So because we are the Air Force, we are in the Finger 4 formation rather than the line abreast of the Navy that we've seen before. The welded wing, as it was derisively called.
Bandit.
So, dump my tanks. Let's keep everybody together here.
I see them.
For the moment.
Bandit.
Right.
Bandit.
Right, so here's this guy. Oh my god, he's coming in on me already. Holy shit, he turned hard. Alright. Hey, Flight 1, attack that target.
Welcome. I've got your target. Bandit.
Oh, more of them up above us still.
I see them. The bandits.
Yeah, somebody's behind me. Cover me, cover me.
Roger that.
Can't see what's going on back there. Looks like MiG is on my number 2, is I think what I'm seeing. Let's try to build up that speed. Shoot. Oh, he's right there. Somebody's right there. I hope that's an enemy. I hope I'm not just getting behind my wingman. That is... I can't tell what that is. Oh, I think that's an F-80.
I see them.
Shoot. Okay, well... we could cheat, actually. We could just do an identification. Yep. Okay, but that's a bad guy. Right here. Oh, we going nose to nose? Oh, I don't care for this. Here, let's tell Wingman to attack my target. Maybe if the 2 of us can move in on one guy, do more damage. Gotta do the double up. Because that's what worked so good with the 2v2. Alright, oh, he's maneuvering now. So he's pulling so tight, so let's high yo-yo, try to stay lag pursuit behind him. There's number 2. pulling in behind him as well. Oh shit! And we just lost one of the wingmen. Okay, come on, nice and gentle. Just patience. Just have to be patient with this plane if you hope to do anything. All right, he's coming back towards me. We're gonna get a shot here. There we go. Nailed him. Outstanding. Okay, over there is where we just lost a wingman, so we're 1 for 1 here. Let's tell number 2 to rejoin. And then we're going to fly over here. We know that they're in this vicinity, we just need to find them. I'm pitching up a little bit so we can maybe try to get an altitude advantage. If they're down in the clouds. Could they be above us? They always could be. We'll do that. Oh yes, so somewhere down and to my left. I definitely can't actually see him with the naked eye, just using the padlock. Oop, there he is. Wingman. Attack that son of a bitch, please. Uh-oh. That is friendly. I think that is my number 2. This guy is coming in hard behind me. He's either going to go, he's got to go after me or the wingman. He's got to choose a target. And it looks like maybe he decided to go after 2. Which is not somebody. There is the MiG. He's back and to my right. Doesn't seem to be aggressively following me. Oh, who's this? Oh, that's another F-80. Okay. So that is my 2 remaining guys and me. One of them is pulling in behind the MiG here. I am right on the edge of stall buffet. I cannot pull more than this. We're at 250 knots, which is slow, and you can see that MiG is just outperforming me. So we're going to try to dip down again. It's all about the low yo-yo in this, pretty much. But you can only do that so many times before you run out of altitude to trade for airspeed. Alright, what's he doing? Oh, he's turning back. Okay, good. Good, good. Excessive turning does 2 things. It bleeds off speed for him, and it brings me back, or brings him back towards me. Friendly off to my side here.
Firing gun.
And he's firing. Good, good. Let's slot in behind him. Let's follow these guys through here. Can he make the shot? I'm hesitant to just come muscling my way into this guy's attack, because that's what happened last time with the Corsair. That's how I collided with one of my guys. So let's not do that. Let's just back him up. We'll keep his 6 clear. I just saw another F-80. There we go, out to my right. I hope that's an F-80. Come on, man. He is a sitting duck target. Let's go. Come on, Maverick. Take the shot, man. It don't look no better than that. Dude, straight and level. This guy, this wingman is not... And he's off. All right, I'm moving in to take over then. Clipped his tail on that one. I saw the little sparkles back aft. curious. I wonder if he was just trying to separate from the flight then. Hit him again. Come on. Perhaps we just need to get everyone back together?
I rejoined him.
These MiGs look like they're trying to leave the fight. I'm not interested in letting them do that. I thought those were going to arc a little bit more. Come on. There we go. We'll... Ooh, there we go. Chunks just came off him there, and I just hit him again. He's slipping and sliding, and he's got a fuel leak. Oh, yeah. Lots of hits there. More pieces coming off of him. Come on, buddy. Just jammed a machine gun. I don't like to put negative G's on it. We're just closing in here. Another machine gun jam. But we got him. He's burning and going down. Didn't put up much of a fight on that one, though. Now, the thing is, where is the remaining MiG? I do wonder.
Dallas, 1. Red Crown. 10 plus bandits. West 701.
Oh my god. It's...
20 miles. Angel 20. Heading west.
Oh, he's far away. Alright, well, I think that we're not going to be able to catch him. Because it seems like the MiG separated from the flight. Or from the fight, rather.
You got him.
Huzzah! Yeah, this guy's beating feet out of here, so I think that's going to be it. I think we can consider this a win. We lost one F-80, but we still have 3, and we shot down, I think, 3 MiGs. So that's pretty good exchange. Again, if this was a real mission, we wouldn't necessarily care about pursuing the MiGs. As long as they left the fight, then we would be happy. That's the that's the big difference between a story mission where you're actually trying to stay alive and complete a mission versus just sort of like battle arena style dogfights, where you just go at it. Games like War Thunder, for example, or World of Warships, or World of Tanks, like any of those games where you're just constantly, like, it's just a battle arena, that's all. You have different priorities. In real life, or in a real campaign, I mean, this would be good. We've won the battle, the remaining MiG is bugged out. So not bad on that one. I felt like I had a little more, or better control of the F-80 through the engagement, and just not being impatient. Alright, well, so that was a success. Let's move on to the big show now, and let's just throw everything at the wall and see what sticks. Okay, so here we are. Here's 16 shooting stars versus 16 MiGs at the same time, and we are back to the original paint schemes here. We've got the Polish Air Force MiGs out, so this is going to be quite the rumble. If I had to predict, I would actually say that the MiGs are going to have the advantage, just because there's so many of them, and because they can outmaneuver us. I would be surprised if we actually come out of this with a win, but I guess we'll see.
Copy that. Wilco. 2. Roger. I have you covered. I see that.
Alright, they're dropping down on us. They're firing at my guys already. Alright, we're trying to come around here. So they came down behind us, so the furthest possible point from me. Need to get back around the circle. These might be some MiGs here.
I see them.
If we can get around behind him, yeah, that is definitely one right there. He is already pulling out in front of me, though. Like I cannot get the angle. Okay, 2 is unable to comply for some reason. Don't know why. He might be... Oh, he might be defensive somewhere? Oh, great. I don't know if that was him, but... Come on. Up here firing already. I'm high G here. Just cannot turn this airplane. Either it's high speed and I hit compression, then I can't pull through the turn, or I get low speed and it's high AOA. No, we've just lost a wingman somewhere. If this guy's actually turning with me, like if he knows I'm here and I'm the one he's engaging, I'm not going to get a beat on him. Oh, he just turned back. Come on, there we go. Got a hit on him. Come on. No, 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 no! Damn it to hell! High AOA stall there. Dropped me right off of him. God, it takes so long to recover once I do that, too. We got to get the speed back. He's firing at one of my wingmen. Can we get back up there to help out? A second one is pulling in. I think that's a double team. Damn. We could try a super long range shot, I suppose. Nope, it was a complete miss.
I see them. I see them.
There we go. He's at least off. I feel like I'm hanging here, but I can't drop the flaps. It won't let me. That was a hit. Some orange balls fell off. Come on, I can't get the nose up. Shit balls. So close. And then he's gonna... Just went through. Unbelievable. He went right through the rounds on that one. I've got the throttle firewalled. I'm at 200 knots. They have really good low speed control. Attack my target. So as I get down there, in speed, get real close to him, the plane just wallows on me and I can't get a bead on the enemy plane. There we go. Nice long-range shot. He's burning. Will the fire stay on? We're going to stay with him just in case. Just in case he puts it out. Oh boy, friendly exploding up high to the left. Oh, he's really on fire. I don't think he's going to make it. Who is that? I hope that's a friendly. Yep. Yeah, there we go. We got one. Gotta get back him into formation. So, somebody else falling out of the sky in front of me. We're slow. I don't like that. Do not like. Whoa. Sorry. Sorry. People up to my left. We're up to 450 knots. Gotta use the speed to get some altitude back. We need to find somebody, anybody. That's somebody there. Shit. I think that's an F-80. That might even be my number 2 staying with me. Where the hell is everyone fighting? I'm right in the middle of them. I just can't see them. Flak is going off.
I see them.
Is that because someone is chasing me? Oh, right there. Who's that? Careful, careful. That's a Mig-9.
I see them. Two. Unable to comply.
Oh, really?
Bandit!
All right. Well, so that was a little cheap. That friendly ground fire is sort of helping us out. I tried to minimize that as much as possible, but it's still on. See, now I get too fast.
I see them.
I get behind him and he just pulls away from me while I'm blacking out and just yanking on the stick. Can we get a second one? We're over the city. I'm taking fire. Shit.
I have you covered.
Can we afford to ignore him and just bore in on our target? I don't know. Probably not. Especially because I can't actually get the nose on him.
You got one on your tail.
Come on, come on. I mean, we're close, but I can't. Oh, we're actually getting the nose around just in time to be blacking out. Here we go. This might be something. I can't see! Jesus Christ! He was on fire. He's behind me. We lit one of his engines on fire. Man, that was full blackout there. He appears to still be flying, though.
You got one on your tail.
Somebody's behind me in my mirror. Yep, that's still a MiG. We're up to 450 knots, and we're gonna use the dive to get some much-needed speed and just dive in on him. He's starting to pull away from me already, but
I see them.
son of a bitch. All right, back over the top. I thought that was going to be enough lead, and obviously it was not.
Bandit! I see them. I see them. I see them.
I'm still taking fire from somebody.
Copy that.
Nope, there it is. Shit. Just lost the wing and the engine. Oh boy, that's a big fire. Okay,
Bandit.
out we go. Darn. Man, these freaking planes, these F-80s, they're either too fast or too slow. All right, well, what do we got here? So we're going to have a... I actually don't even know what the tally is. Oh, well, there's one less American.
Well, bandits right behind you.
Ooh. Oh, there we go. We'll counter with another MiG not long for this world, I think. Finish him off, man. There we go. Yeah, that's it. Splash 1. Mig-9. Downski. Yeah, that flak continues to fire. I set the flak settings, or the AAA settings for both sides down to light. I wonder if there's a complete none version. I'll have to check that next time. Oh no. Here's a MiG. It's possible even that this is the one that I was firing at and couldn't bring down, but he has been peppered with rounds. Actually, can we tell? It looks like, I mean, it may be hard for you to see, but it looks like there's only exhaust coming out of the right engine, so I think the left engine is shut down. So this actually might be, this might be the one that got away from me. I suppose it's possible that he could crash on landing. Yeah, there's a lot of MiGs left. They're all in good shape. Yeah, look at that. So many. Jeez, we barely shot any down. So let's see. So I'm missing. 3 is missing. 2-1 is missing. 2-4 is missing. 3-1 is missing. 3-3 is missing. That's 6. 4-1, 4-2, 7-8. So we lost 8 aircraft. So we lost 50% of our flight with only a couple to show for it. Like, they definitely did better than us. Things did not go well. We lost 9 F-80s and 1 was damaged. So, yeah, so my math was right there. So we lost more than 50%. We only shot down 2 enemy aircraft. That is it. That is a terrible, terrible win-loss or kill ratio. 2-9. And I think that the 2 were mine, right? No, I only got 1 kill. I fired 1,300 rounds for 1 kill, and I almost got the second kill, but then I got shot down. Yeah, my name here is Lieutenant Test. So there we go. So that was another dogfight-only mission with some sort of interesting aircraft that we don't see very much. That's really what I'm interested in. You know, eventually I'm sure I will get to popular aircraft like F4s and MiG-21s battling each other, and you know, I'm actually pretty keen to do an F-86 versus MiG-15 Korea battle, things like that. But what I really like is doing these deep dives and just experimenting with some of these lesser known aircraft or putting them in mismatches that maybe, you know, would not be advantageous to one or the other. So thanks for watching once again. I hope you enjoyed this one. I'm going to continue to pump a bunch of these out. Well, I will see you then next time, and have a great day.